If you're a Canadian investor, choosing the right S&P 500 ETF means thinking about currency, fees, and taxes. Today, we're comparing VOO versus VFV to figure out which one makes more sense for you in Canadian dollars. VOO. VOO is a US-listed ETF that tracks the S&P 500 directly. Performance style breakdown. 1-year return. Very close to S&P 500 movement in US dollars. 3-year return. Consistent, but your Canadian dollar returns depend on the US dollars and Canadian dollar exchange. 5-year returns. Strong long-term growth, especially if US dollar strengthens over time. Fees and dividends. Expense ratio 0.03%, super low. Dividend yield similar to S&P 500 yields, but dividends are in US dollars. Tax. US dividends are subject to 15% withholding tax depending on your account type. VFV. VFV is a Canada list ETF on TSX that tracks the S&P 500. It holds VOO internally. Performance style breakdown. 1-year return. Similar to VOO, but expressed in Canadian dollars, so impacted by currency moves. 3-year returns. Comparable growth, but fluctuations may differ due to Canadian dollar and US dollar changes. 5-year return. Good growth in Canadian dollar if US dollar strengthens. Risk if Canadian dollar strengthens. Fees and dividends. Expense ratio. MAR. 0.09% for VFV. Dividend yield. Around 0.92% in Canadian dollar, paid quarterly. Tax. Still faces 15% withholding on US dividends because VFV holds US equities via VOO. Final verdict. Choose VOO if you don't mind dealing with US dollars or have US dollar cash. You want the lowest fees. You're investing in an account where withholding tax is manageable, like RRSP. Choose VFV if you prefer trading in Canadian dollar. No need to convert currencies every time. You want exposure to S&P 500 but want a Canadian listed ETF. You're okay with slightly higher fees and the same tax drag. Thanks for watching. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, and save this video for future reference. See you in the next one.